What's the good word, friends? It's Totter here. So I've been working on this new trick of mine, and I thought I'd try it out, so here we go. Subscribe, comment, subscribe. Did it work? No? Oh well, it's YouTube. They never said it'd be easy. Guess I'll just stick to what I really enjoy doing, and that's talking about Pokemon. So this week I'm going to give you my top favorite Psychic types. Like all my other lists, these picks are based on Psychic as a primary typing, and also are largely based on my own opinion with no outside influences from competitive or anything like that. So here we go! Number 5. Gardevoir. This was a tough pick, because the other final evolution of Ralts is a pretty awesome poke in its own right. But every time I look at Gallade, the first thing I see is its super weird looking pill-shaped midsection. That one imperfection kind of ruins it for me. Gardevoir, on the other hand, has nothing wrong with its design, and I consider it to be one of the most elegant Pokemon in the entire roster. That seems to be my reasoning for all my picks lately. But there's more! Back when rivals were power-hungry dickbags, Ruby and Sapphire throws Wally our way. This frail and sickly child captures a Ralts as his first Pokemon with your help, and during your adventures you mercilessly beat the absolute hell out of him, until you get to the end of Victory Road, and holy shit nuts did he get way stronger. And anchoring his team is his now fully evolved Gardevoir. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the first time I ever saw this Pokemon, and would also mark the last time I played through Ruby and Sapphire without one on my team. Oh, but there's still more! Psychic Fairy typing rules, Mega Gardevoir looks amazing and gets pixelate, shiny forms are purty. Gardevoir's just purty, alright? It's purty! Number 4. Mew. Mew started the trend of adorable legendary
powerhouses! This ain't in spawn words every TM and HM in every game.
But it's super cute and pink and I love its tail and
no one knows how to handle it. It has 100 in every stat and fights Mewtwo by itself.
And it has bunny rabbit feet and huge blue eyes. So Mew. We all remember the trouble we went through when we used to believe the bullshit the internet would feed us. The damn truck wouldn't move and Mew would never legally be a part of my party, and that made me want one even more. As I've already mentioned, Mew possesses the ability to learn any TM and HM in any game it's in. Think of what that sounds like to an 11-year-old kid who played Pokemon Blue for the first time. Every TM in the game? Think of the possibilities! Guess who got a Game Shark with their allowance not long after finding this out? Oh yeah! Everything I wanted to say about this Pokemon had to do with the distant past, so I didn't have a good segue for the ending part of this entry, so just sit, stare, and admire Mew's new Z move, Genesis Supernova. If I don't see you in the next entries because you keep replaying this part over and over, I understand. Number 3. Espeon. Because evolutions are awesome! Well, maybe except one, but we won't get into that. Espeon is damn quick, which guarantees someone is taking a big old blast of psychic energy, or a ball of shadows in it, or death sparkles,
or hit you with f***ing Hyper Beam!
So Espeon is fairly straightforward. Outspeed and hit hard. And don't get hit. But enough about Espeon's abilities in battle. Let's focus on its looks, shall we? It's purple, that's a good start. I like purple. Like, a lot. But a lot of its charm comes from its simplicity in design. Not a lot of colors trying to clash together or a bunch of random appendages trying to coexist. Just a sleek, purple fox-like creature with minimal additions and changes. Just like a split tail and a red gem which boosts its psychic powers. I mean, it's all it really needs. I touched on this before in previous videos where over-designing can really ruin a Pokemon. Notice how some of the most popular Pokemon of all time don't have overly complicated looks? I'm just saying, love me some Espeon. And you should too. If you say you don't, then you lying. Number 2. Gossett L. In a world of Pokemon where there are tons of super cool psychic types, it might turn a bunch of people off that they find my precious Gossett L here, but let me gush for a while. Gossett L is the perfect storm of everything I hope to find in a teammate. You're automatically going to get in my good graces if you're toting this kind of versatility with your movesets. Psychic, Psyshock, Dark Pulse, Energy Ball, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball.
Hyper Beam!
Gossett L could easily fit into your in-game team because it can hit just about anything. Now, let's move on to one of its abilities, Competitive. Competitive is just plain fun to use. If Gossett L's stats are lowered by your opponent in any way, its special attack will raise 2 stages, boosting an already respectable 95 special attack. Don't come at me with your intimidate, bro. Don't French fry when you should have pizza. If you French fry instead of pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. This is random, but as much as I like Gossett L, I think it deserves to hold the title as one of the most stressful Pokemon that you could own in real life. Apparently it can learn what your lifespan is, like it's a god of death from Death Note or something, and cries in sadness when it finds out. So I'd be on pins and needles anytime Gossett L seems distressed or sad around me, like, God damn it, this is it. I'm gonna die. Hell, I don't care. I'd still want Gossett L on my team. As I'm sure you knew, there are way too many cool psychic types to fit into a dinky top 5, so here are a few honorable mentions. Lugia is here simply because I want to hit anything and everything with Aeroblast.
Frickin' Flyper Beam!
Deoxys, for several reasons. First, the battle theme, which you're hearing right now. And most importantly, its showdown with Mega Rayquaza in outer frickin' space. Epic! And my last shout out goes to Cresselia, because it's pretty! And look at that defense! Number 1. Mewtwo. So I said that Mew started the trend of adorable legendary powerhouses. Well, substitute adorable for even more powerhouse-ness squared times infinity, and you've got Mewtwo. Let me set a familiar stage for you. Gen 1, 8 badges in your possession, the Elite Four wiped out, the new champion dethroned. Now what? Oh, you know what. Enter Cerulean Cave, where the most powerful Pokemon of its time waits for your arrival, Mewtwo. You brought your best team in hopes to subdue this mighty creature. It's gonna be a long and grueling battle, but you have what it takes. Oh wait, I still have my Master Ball. Sweet! Now you're mine forever. Let's go back to the Elite Four and watch everyone shit their pants. Woo! What a feeling though to know that you hold the ultimate weapon in your possession and nothing could stop you. A wide move pool, an insane special attack, which also had special defense play off the same number. Thanks, Gen 1. Virtually no weaknesses, Gen 1 Mewtwo was untouchable. Throughout the years, Dark type came about, powerful bug and ghost moves were created, all in an effort to help nerf the Psychic type. But all these generations later, Mewtwo is still at the top of the Pokemon world and still stands as one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Alright everyone, another list is in the books. Thanks again for checking out another episode of Top 5 Pokemon. I'm currently in the process of trying to come up with other video ideas, and I have some in mind, but I would love to hear your ideas as well. Let me know of some ideas in the comment section, and if I can swing it, I will do a video on it and give you a shout out for the suggestion. Next week I will have another Top 5 list ready to go. Thanks again, this is Totter, and I'll see you later.